Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to see what I'm up to. I'm going to be participating in the 3 Under 3 hashtag this evening, sponsored by Plaza with Margreth and Crafty by Toni. And I want to thank you ladies for sponsoring this. It's been so much fun to do. I've really enjoyed it. So I don't have any shout outs or anything right now because I haven't uploaded another video. One will be coming out tomorrow, and then this one's going to be for Monday because, as I've said before, I don't really like to make videos on Sunday if I can help it. So this is going to be another installment in the 3 Under 30, and I'm going to be making I can't talk tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be making waterfall pockets. I got it out. Waterfall pockets. So they're very easy. I first learned this from Kate Marshall at Ink Paper Art, and I have shouted out her channel before because she was doing, I don't know if she's still doing it or not. Once I started the Junk Journal July, I kind of lost track of some of the other things that I was watching, but she's very good. She was doing one piece of like ephemera every day for 365 days, but I know she was having some sort of family issues, and so she might not have she might still not be doing it, but she does have a whole playlist of everything that she's done. And this was one of them, and she called it the easiest waterfall in the world, and it really and truly is. So I'm going to be making 3, one for the the little kitten, and 2 for fall, because I said the other day I'm just going to do 1 fall journal, and I may just do 1 fall journal, but I am going to make 2 covers, and so I'm going to go ahead and make 2 just in case I do 2 covers. 2 journals. They'll probably be just 1 signature journals, but we'll just see how that goes. So let me set my timer. I did kind of prepare. I got everything cut out that I hopefully will need. And so we will just see how this goes. Let's see, let me take a look at my timer. So I'm going to go ahead and start it now, and we'll see how far I get. So here we go. So these are very, very simple, and if anybody would like, I can do a tutorial on these because they're so simple and so very easy to do. But they're also, excuse my reach, I'm so sorry. But they are, whoops, oh, Maggie. They are very easy to make, and they're a lot of fun. I can tell you briefly that you just start with an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and then you fold it lengthwise, or hot dog style as some people would say, in half, and then you cut it down the middle, and then that becomes the basis for your for our waterfall. See, these were 2 separate pieces cut from the same piece of paper, and all I did was glue one of them right here, and it makes this, it gives you 4 palettes to work with. It's not the same as making the one with the mechanism, which I really and truly enjoy making a lot. And but I didn't want to do it for the golden book. I was afraid it might make it too bulky because it is a 2 signature one of these were smaller than the rest. And I can't find which one it was now. Oh dear, Maggie, why didn't I just... Oh, these are every which way wrong. Yeah, I'm just wasting time. I don't have time here to waste. Well, they all seem to be the same size, so we're just gonna go with it, but I do need to trim this out. I forgot to trim this off. And I think I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm going to put this down on here. Try to get it on here as straight as I can. I need to put my glasses on. It's late in the day for me. Very late, matter of fact. My daughter barbecued a whole bunch of meat. We had a wonderful dinner. I'm gonna put one of these little kittens on here. Which one do I want to put? Probably this one or this one. Maybe I'll put this one. We had a wonderful dinner. And now I'm full and sleepy. But I wanted to get this done before I go to bed. Now this mat is not even all the way around. I do realize that. And this is not even straight on here. Okay. So this one is going to... I love the waterfalls with the mechanism. I love to make them and put them in my journals. But they can be rather bulky. And this one is going to be a pocket. So, I'm going to put this little ginger on here. I probably should not be doing this right now because I am tired. I guess my vision's all, oh, what are you doing to us? Okay. And my plan was to put some little kitties saying some words on here, but maybe I'll do that later. But this is going to make a very cute pocket. Like I said, this is really extremely, extremely easy to make. So if anybody is interested in me just taking the time to do one, I'll be happy to do that. Because you can embellish it a little or you can embellish it a lot. You can kind of do whatever you would like. So I'm trying to get these as straight as I can, but oh, I'm so sleepy, I feel like I'm going to go to sleep, but that's a full tummy acting like that. But I'm seeing things kind of lopsided, which is not difficult for me to do. do the best I can, do the best I can. Now I did ink around everything, but I can see that I did not do a humdinger of a job inking. So I will probably have to go back in and re-ink everything. Okay. Oops. All right, so we have one complete. Except I do believe I will put some words up there. And I also, well, this will be all right once it's glued down. I'm going to make a tuck out of this. So this back piece here will be glued, this back piece will be glued down to the page in a journal like this. And just make a tuck spot like this. But this could use some more embellishment. So we'll see how that goes once I'm ready to put it into a journal. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, this one requires, the next two require a little bit of repair work because I went ahead and rounded my corners and everything, and then realized I didn't have the papers lined up correctly. So I had to go in and realign them and recut my corners. And yeah, that was a wee bit of a mess because then my corners were rounded where they shouldn't have been rounded. So I kind of had a mess. See, I've got these rounded corners and these notches here. So what I did was I took a piece of this cardstock and I'm just gonna glue it down there. Around those corners. I want to put some words on here. If I have time, I will, but I kind of doubt that I'll have time. I never do make it quite that. I never do that well with time. Oops. So I'm going to put this down right here. Kind of cover up my mistake a little bit. Okay. So I'm not going to put a mat on this because this little pumpkin is going to take up most of the space. But I think he's so cute. So this week, probably tomorrow in the afternoon when I get home from church and I have some time, I'll probably start on my covers. If my day so allows me to do that, I'm just relaxing. I have a hard time just sitting and doing nothing. I do much better when I'm busy, when my hands are busy, when my mind is busy. I don't sleep during the day. I don't generally take a nap unless I'm sick or there's something else going on. You know, I'm not feeling well. So I think that pumpkin is just adorable. Okay. And then these little girlies are going to go on here. I hope you can see me. I think they're so cute. All of this even the cats, which I had forgotten that they came from Ginger Journals. She does some of the cutest things, pretty colors, just really nice. I love her shop, Ginger Journals on Etsy. I will list her. Although some of these other things did come from, oh no, I think everything I'm using today as far as digitals came from Ginger Journals. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that they did. Whoops. I'm so glad I changed the nozzle on this blue bottle. It's making my life so much easier. I'm working with the bigger bottle. Little girl and her little pumpkin for trick or treat. So cute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dear. Well, I guess I can try to ink this up. A little bit more. But I'm not going to do it just right now. Or I might be able to put a little piece of the paper over it. I hope I'm not. I hope you're able to see what I'm doing. So this is going to have to be fixed for sure. So if you've never made a waterfall, piece of ephemera, they can be intimidating before you do it, but they're really quite easy and fun to do. haven't made one in several weeks because I've been working on different types of journals, and you know, with the collaging and everything. Oh dear, I didn't quite do that straight. I should go up a little bit higher. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not talking much. It's probably mainly because I'm tired. And this is my sweet little girlie. About time for her medicine. I'm worried about one of my kitties too. He hasn't eaten now in more than 24 hours. He was having projectile vomiting recently. He hasn't done that, although he has still thrown up. But it wasn't as bad. I changed his diet and thought it might be helping, but now, usually if he doesn't, I've noticed that lately if he doesn't eat, he usually ends up throwing up whatever he has eaten earlier in the day, like for his breakfast meal. But he hasn't thrown up that I know of yesterday or today, but he hasn't eaten anything yet either. So I'm hoping he just doesn't feel, you know, he's just, you know, it's just a temporary thing. That's what I'm really hoping. Because he's always been healthy, very, very healthy. Both of my cats have been very healthy kitties. Okay. But you know, when you have pets, it's so hard when they get up in years, and then you never really know for sure what's going on with them because they can't tell you. You just have to go by their symptoms pretty much, since they don't say much. So I'm hoping tomorrow he'll feel better. He usually, when it's dinner time, he comes from wherever he's been in the house ready to eat. So for him not to go this, I don't think he's ever gone this long without a meal. So that does worry me, gives me pause for concern. And he may need a trip to the vet. Oh, this must be the smaller one I was looking for. Oh my goodness. Oh, I did find my vintage photo ink pad. It was stuck way over there in the corner. How it got there is a mystery to me. But I knew it was here on my desk someplace, and it was. So the other thing I'm going to try to get done on Monday, or maybe, like I said, even before, if tomorrow goes okay and I'm not too tired when we get home. We usually end up getting home kind of late in the afternoon. And so I may really try to make a couple of journal covers. I have some real pretty fat quarters that I'm anxious to use. And I'm going to make the covers with chipboard. I like to make my journals like that. Something is not right here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, my little sweetheart. Sitting in her high chair at the dinner table eating her food that Mama gave us. I knew something was wrong here. What is the problem here? Oh, I guess it's all right. I don't know what I'm doing it like that for. My little Nellie seems to be doing a little bit better. She still has her cough, but she seems to be doing a little bit better. The cough does not seem as harsh to me, and she's getting some downtime from it, so she's getting some rest. And she's still eating good. She's doing all the things that she should be doing. She seems to be a little bit more active than she had been. Something is really wrong here. I don't know what it is. So I'm not too happy with the way this one is flipping up, and I may just need to redo it. And if I do, that's okay. I mean, these are digitals, I can print everything out. But I'm not quite sure what the issue is, what I did wrong. Okay. I guess that's about as good as it's going to get. A little bit more glue down here. I'm sorry I haven't been talking very much, but I am tired. I freely admit that I'm tired. I intended to do this video earlier in the day, but I just wasn't able to. All right. Well, I had 1 minute and 17 seconds left, so I'm all right with that. These can use some further decoration. I'm not sure. I should have put these down lower. I can see. That these should have came down a little bit, but it's really all right. I mean, like I said, these are printable, so if I need to redo them, I can. So we've got our 3 under 30. We've got one for our little kitten, which I may redo, and it definitely needs more embellishment. And I've got 2 for fall. Got our happy pumpkin there and our little sweet girl. So this one, our little fall girl, so cute. I'll fix this somehow. And then this one we have welcome fall, and these pretty little pictures. And there goes the timer stop. All right. So thank you for being here today. Here's my 3 under 30. I hope you like these. I hope you like this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have time. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm up to 167 subscribers, yay! And 3 more or 4 more would get me to 170 and over, so that would be a wonderful thing. But if not, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's all right. I love you all. I love each one of you. Each one of my subscribers and people who comment and watch have so much value to me personally. And I appreciate you so very much. So I would like to welcome anybody that's new or could be thinking about joining me. You know, I'd welcome you with open arms. I appreciate your input. And yeah, so thank you. I'm going to close this with a verse from God's Word. Now the God of hope will fill you with all joy and peace in believing, Romans 15:13. And with God all things are possible, Matthew 19:26. Yes, they are. We just have to have faith and believe. So thank you all again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye-bye, everyone.